are back on the scene. Is back on the scene. I missed you guys. I hope everyone has been having a wonderful couple months, weeks, days. Ready for the summer to come on in. But yes, I'm glad to be back on the scene. Anyway, guys, welcome back to On the Scene. I am your producer, director, host, Maubra Foster, and tonight we have a wonderful guest here. She is a author, entrepreneur, mentor. Did I forget anything? Consultant. And her name is
Adriane Adkins.
Adriane Adkins. Welcome to On the Scene. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be back. Good. Glad to be back. Happy Friday. What'd you do today?
It's definitely a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Today I just really prepared for my book signing tomorrow.
Okay.
And then mommy duties.
Okay.
Running around with the kids.
How old?
The ones I had today, 9, 7, and 6.
Okay.
Then I have two oldest, 16 and 14.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
A lot.
And it was a beautiful day today, so I hope everybody got out. But without further ado, so you have a book signing tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
I do. My book signing is going to be at Lemon Zone Nutrition in Park Forest,
Okay.
Illinois.
From what time to what time?
From 12 to 4.
Okay, so if you guys can make it out to her book signing tomorrow, please do. Support is everything. So let's talk about this awesome book that you have.
You want to see it?
Yes. And you guys can, if you look up on the screen here.
Faith Activated.
Let's hold it up. Because it's supposed to be up. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Is.
So this is her book. I'm going to let you hold it.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and start and tell us a little bit about Faith Activated.
So Faith Activated, I started writing Faith Activated in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Faith Activated is basically a devotional for beginners in faith.
Okay.
Or people that really don't think they have faith or need to know how to activate their faith.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was the basis for this book? What inspired you to write this book?
What inspired me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? What's funny is, what I would say is life struggles and things that I went through in my life, and I had a strong foundation. My mother and father, I grew up in church.
Okay.
So what I thought originally, what made me write this book, or what prompted me to write this book, was my different stories and different things that I went through, different seasons in my life.
Okay.
But then, last week, I was sitting here and I was just reading back through the book and looking through my notes, and I realized I wrote this book. I wrote it for other people, but I was really writing it for myself.
Right.
Because I realized that going through these different seasons in my life, I really wasn't using faith like I thought I should have been. Mm-hmm. And so now, just looking back on it, yeah, I wrote this for myself because it really showed me, to be honest, how this is me. You go to church, right?
Right.
They're reading scriptures in church.
Yep.
They're praying in church.
Yep.
That's all I was doing. Was just in church. And I do writing this book in my Bible all day, every day.
See?
Praying all day, every day. And I feel like this book brought me closer to God. So for me, I'm starting to realize what the real purpose would bring me closer in my relationship.
That's amazing. How long did it take you to write it?
It took me about a year to write it. Mm-hmm. It's not that big of a book, but it took me a year because I kept stopping.
Right.
And then things, like I had some really trying times, some really trying seasons in 2021, and I kind of stopped and said, maybe I shouldn't do that. Why am I writing a book? This is not something that I set a goal for myself. I'm very goal oriented. So
yes.
I have like a million journals, and not in one journal will you ever see I'm going to write a book. Okay. And so I just kept stopping, and then I said, you know what, this is supposed to happen. I'm going to finish it.
Right. That's good. So would you say this book is a lot of like your own story?
So this book, it has my story in it. I did interviews with 4 different people. My father's story, a couple of friends' stories, and some associates that I met along the way.
Okay. So this is kind of like, it was like more therapy for you.
Yes,
I
definitely.
I can't wait to read it. I can't wait. You guys, please support her. If you guys can come out tomorrow, please get her book. Can people purchase this book online?
Yes, I am online on Amazon. So all you have to do is go to Amazon and search Faith Activated.
I like that. I like the title, Faith Activated.
Yeah, at Faith in Action. Because we can all talk and say,
yes,
oh, I have faith.
Right.
Still worrying.
Exactly. But, action is more important than words.
Definitely.
So, what, let me see, how would I put this? What tips or suggestions would you give somebody that's, going through some struggles right now? Because this pandemic has hit a lot of people in different ways.
What I would say is to understand that life, the basis of life are seasons. You know how we go through winter, fall, spring.
Yeah.
And I just this analogy just came to me when we're going through different seasons, and in the wintertime we're wearing big down coats and winter clothes, right? Mm-hmm. So usually, I know me, when the winter season is over, I start putting up my clothes, right? I'm packing them up, getting ready for the next season. Mm-hmm. So some people, I know, not me, I don't throw away anything. I'm wearing this next winter season, right? Uh-huh. And so what I would say is, when you're going through seasons in life, don't make permanent decisions for temporary things. The seasons will change. There are going to be seasons where we're broke. Yep. Seasons where we're rolling in money. Yep. Seasons where we're surrounded by so many friends, and in seasons where you have to let some of those friends go.
That's so true.
So my advice would be to don't get caught up in your situation, because it's only temporary and it's going to be over.
Mm-hmm. That's deep. That's so deep. What would you say? Do you have like your favorite chapter in this book that really hit you harder than any of the others?
That really hit me? Mm-hmm. I would say I wrote this down too. Because I really like everything, because everybody's story in the book is empowering to me. Okay. And it shows me a different perspective, so I would say the fourth chapter. Okay. The fourth chapter in the book. Anybody read the book? The fourth chapter for me, the foundation of my faith, and when my faith is tested, where can I go? And I put different stories in the Bible as well. Nice. Like during my journey of really, really reading the Word, I really people didn't know who Jesus was, right? Mm-hmm. They just heard that he was healing, he was doing different things, and people believed and had just enough faith. Never met the man. Mm-hmm. And when he came into their town, into their city, they came immediate faith. He healed people just because their faith was present, and they didn't even know him. Mm-hmm. They just heard about what he was doing. And I think that's in chapter 4 you'll see a lot of that. And that's inspiring to me, because just now, we don't know what tomorrow looks like. Right. But we have to make a choice every single day to have faith that God is going to see us through.
Did you name that chapter?
Did I name it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's it called?
Let me look at my Look, it's been so many times, so long. Faith requires obedience. Okay. Yeah.
I can't wait to rate it. I can't wait either,
because I want some feedback.
Yes. I'm definitely going to try and make it out tomorrow. But that's amazing. That's amazing. And
so that, to me, that's big. Faith, obedience. What are you obedient to? Mm-hmm. Right. You can be obedient to things of the world, how the world wants you to live. Mm-hmm. But if you follow, God's laws and how He wants you to live your life, you will have a good life.
Yes. I do believe that. I tell people all the time, if you're not living, if you don't have God in your life, I mean, it's so important. It's so important.
I always tell people, to me, it's no life without Him.
Exactly.
And that's one thing. That's another reason why I wrote the book, because there are people that I've came in encounter with going through different things and have no clue about God. Nope. Never ever tried. Opened up a Bible, looked at a Bible, been to church, anything. Right. And so it's like with everything going on in the world, it's like if I can just touch one person,
right,
with just getting this book, if you just purchase it and give it to your friend, because you know they're going through ups and downs, just to encourage.
And that's the key, to help. If you could just help one person, and I feel like this book will definitely help people be closer and get closer to God.
It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. If you have no clue, no experience with God, it's going to set the foundation.
Yes.
You need to start with a strong foundation.
Oh my God, so important, you guys, so important. So is tomorrow your very first book signing for this?
Yes, it is.
Aww.
Yes, it is. Definitely very exciting,
definitely
scary feeling, because it's just. I feel like it's just the beginning of many more.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely. Yeah, definitely. So this is your very first book?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I'm out the gate.
That's amazing. So was it hard to start when you decided I was just gonna write a book and put it?
Yeah, it was, because I'm like, okay, where do I start? Where do I begin? Do I really? I want people to hear me in the book. I don't really want, how you can. During your time of writing a book, you're researching, reading other books and looking at other, videos and things like that. And I really wanted to make sure that people could capture me in the book. Like, I'm talking to you and I'm encouraging you throughout the book. Right. So yeah, it was hard. And I did have help. My god sister helped me.
Now, were you able to reach out to like other authors and stuff? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it definitely, I didn't think that I know I couldn't have done this all by myself, because I needed another pair of eyes to help me and say, okay, does this reach you? Do you feel something?
Right. That's deep. And that's the, the overall feeling that you want people to actually feel, feel the emotion, what you were going through.
Yeah. And to know that we all go through different things. So how you handle something might not be, Now you have my perspective, and hopefully it helps.
And you don't know, who may be going through the same thing that you're going through, and like this can help them. And like, oh, okay, they'll be like, I'm not the only one going through this. There is an end. You can get through this, y'all. We can.
Yeah.
You can. You just have to keep the faith, first and foremost. Well, I congratulate you. I can't wait to read it. I read this mug tonight, y'all. No. But seriously, guys, if you guys can please, support her. Come out tomorrow. Can you give the address again?
Yeah.
So everyone knows where to go.
It is at Lemon Zone Nutrition. The address is 331 Founders Way, Park Forest, Illinois.
All right,
and it'll be from 12 to 4. Make
sure you guys go out and support. If you guys can't make it out, please go online. Where can they find the book if they can't make it out?
You can go to my website, www.Adriane, Adkins, ADKINS.com.
Perfect. Go ahead and let everybody know your social handles.
So my social handles, Instagram, I am MRS_faith activated. Lost my train of thought. Facebook. On Facebook, my personal is Adriane Adkins, and then you can get in my group. The group is called Faith Activated.
I like that. Faith Activated. Okay.
Living faith in action, not just talking about it.
I love it. Can you repeat that a little bit? Repeat that again.
Living faith in action and not just talking about it.
All right, y'all. Action speaks louder than words. I want to thank you so much.
Thank
for
you so
gracing
much for
my
me.
platform. Oh, this is amazing. I have a gift for all of my guests. So you get a lovely On the Scene t-shirt.
Nice.
And of course, we're still in the pandemic, y'all. So we have to have our On the Scene mask.
We definitely need that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're so welcome. But I salute you. I congratulate you. I hope a lot of people come out tomorrow. I'm definitely, gonna support, promote.
I hope
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any parting words, advice?
My last parting words of advice. Let's see. I would just say, really, really get to know what your purpose is in life. When you know what your purpose is, it's easier to have faith because you know where you're going. And that's it.
And on that note, thank you guys for tuning in once again. Come back next week. We'll be on Saturday. We have a special surprise guest coming on, so tune in then. Thank you again, Adriane, for gracing our On the Scene platform. Shout out to my Mobbed Up Inc. family. Love you guys.
Yes.
That's it for tonight. See you guys next time. Peace.